Hey guys, Chuck House of Mopar, welcome back. My brother says I should do a video on this, so I'm going to do it. And I came down here, I was just talking to him. It's early Sunday morning, I'm at Menards. I need to work on that building I bought, that property I bought, and it needs a roof. Yeah, it's 114 feet long, so I'm at Menards going to get some materials. As you can see, I'm driving a different truck. I still have my second gen. I've got a new to me 17 Dodge Ram with 140,000 miles on it. I've been considering it, and then my buddy was going to sell his, so I bought it. And this is the old trailer I bought. When I bought the property, I paid $800 for the trailer. I got a lot more into it now, but that's all right. Painted it, cleaned it, wired it. She's running. So yeah, we got to change the roof. The old guy, I'm an old guy, I could say that. Ray, he put the panels on backwards, okay? My buddy Marty, who you'll see a little bit of, came down when I had a question. He came through with that truck, in fact, and I'm like, okay. He said, well, Chuck, your problem is that the roof panels are on backwards. And it's gone a lot of years without leaking, but there are some leaks. I'll show you later. So anyway, yeah, there's going to be, 3 old farts, maybe 4 of us up there on top of a roof. Yeah, doing the job we swore we would never do again. Marty knows what he's doing. It's super bright. Let's get into Menards. See about getting my stuff. All right. So I got some of the stuff from the inside, screws, whatnot. This is edge trim. That's inside. I go out the yard and get the other stuff. I got me a little breakfast too. Life's good. Okay. All right, boys, I had to take a ramp off. Took a minute to get this loaded. I've been down here at least an hour and a half. Well, it'll blow out or it won't, We'll see. All right, I'm gonna load up here and get and drop the trailer off. It'll sit there for a couple weeks before we're ready to do this again. And yeah, hit the struggle bus. Okay. Well, here we are. Unloaded, didn't lose anything. Had to resecure that guy. The ramp, because it wasn't starting to get into stuff a little bit here. But not the worst thing. Yeah, just went a few miles and did it. All right, boys. That was the fun part. It's gonna be awesome. I keep biting off chunks. All right. Okay, boys, the day before the big day. There's gonna be 3 old farts that are gonna be sore after this. So, show you a couple things here first. Got some 3/4 inch conduit. I need to make something for the scaffolding. I gotta fit in my truck. Okay, clang. So the scaffolding, you got this stuff. It's angle iron, and there's none on this side. I don't know if I need to do this or not, but I envisioned just taking some 3/4 inch, making it a little more steady. Now, I also had envisioned putting this thing on the back of the trailer and pulling it down the side of the building. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Marty said something about putting it in the back of my truck, and I'll use a second gen because if anything falls on anything, I want it to fall on anything, but that would be it. I had planned on setting it here, hence the reason for, the tin sitting here. Got a bunch of 16-footers here. Got a bunch of 10-footers here because need to nail a drip edge. Need to nail along. This one's actually closer. That all may need to come out. All these purlins. You see how it's right there? There's daylight. Well, daylight because it's not down because they just lapped them. Well, we're going to use put drip edge on, so the bottom purlin may get pulled out. Likely will. And then this drip edge will go on you know, like so, okay? Like so, like this. So, what we'll probably do is take and cut the bottom foot of everything off and pull those purlins on the bottom, and then put these on first so everything is nice and straight. Put the drip edge on so it's beauteous, and then go from there. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna bang these out. What I'll do is I'll bang out an end flat, okay? Bang a flat end, get it on here. Make sure these are the right distance apart. Rub it on there, drill a hole, and we'll be a little safer this whole project. Yeah, we don't want anybody getting hurt. I'm gonna try to keep the insulation. Does a remarkable job, actually. It would be considerably warmer in here right now. Anyway, what else? Oh, I gotta work on it, fix a hose, and get this crap out of here. All right, boys. I know what I'm gonna show you here. I'll just get those things done. I'll show you when I'm done. Okay. All right, there it is. That'll work, or it won't. It steadies it. You know, yeah, whatever. It'll steady it up a little bit. A lot, really. It's gonna be like that Tootsie Roll. How many licks does it take to get the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? How many fat guys can you get on a scaffolding before it falls down? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we come down. Well, we're not bricking up the side of a house or something. You know, we're not gonna have that much weight up there. Just one of us or two, whatever. Usually one. Oh, Mikey's here. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, next day. We'll see how this is going to go, boys. You know, everything always works out. It's just wondering. Butthead. Who are you calling Butthead? You're on camera.
What the fuck are we doing?
I gotta edit that one out.
Huh?
Oh, we're idiots. Gonna be some sore puppies. You can't see me. Yeah, I got my big T-squares, some screws, some other stuff. Yep. Want to get some coffee, man? Oh, all right. Okay, we'll see when we see Marty up there in a little bit, I guess. Can you even see me? All right, we'll see.
60 years old, Chuck. This is the last roof I do for you.
Okay. We did one when I was, what were we, Mike? It was in 95. 30, yeah. Swore, I was like, what the hell? What are we doing? So here's the sketchiness. Decided it was just easier just to carry this out and do this. So, yeah, wouldn't hurt to have another. I don't think I have any more of these. So, yeah, I mean, what could go wrong? So anyway, guys, I don't know what I'm going to be able to show you because I'm taking up these guys' time as it is. I don't want to take up any more than I have to. So we'll see what we can get on the whole deal. But, yeah, whatever. Okay.
Unless Chuck does it, it'll be perfect. Getting blood all over.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I'm stalling here a little bit because I'm going to get up on the roof and cut that, but it's wetter and shit right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it may not dry out for a while either. But I'm going to go find a piece of tape.
Yeah.
I think in my toolbox there might be some.
All right. Yeah, I cut fingers and I don't have anything. That sucks. Thought about everything else. Marty, do you have hepatitis? Because I'm in your blood down here.
That I know of.
Hey, you got the...
Are you filming me?
Yeah, I am actually. You got the cough that causes colds or whatever?
Yeah.
All right, boys, we got one. Look at how square the building is. Is that cool? And nobody's fallen through yet.
It ain't happening.
Ain't happening. Not gonna have this. That's too bad, but whatever.
Mike, yeah. Do you have just any kind of 4-foot straight edge I can?
2 hours later.
There it is, huh? Lunchtime. It's about 25%. We're rocking it. We always got to put these purlins in. That's the bottom ones, so we can get a drip edge on. That's slowing us down. Plus, we're putting one at the top for the drip cap or the ridge cap. So this slows us down. The walls like this, some rot. You can see right there. We cut spacers. Get her out. Get her a little straight. If you look down there, because of the wall, I'm just trying to keep an inch. It's working a little. Anyway, think we get 2/3 of it done today, Marty?
Hope we get to there at least.
Where this is? Yeah.
I mean, tomorrow we'll get going a lot faster.
Oh yeah. We were 2 hours before we laid our first sheet this morning, with all the thinking and everything. So
Tools and scabs.
all that, yeah. We did try to put the scaffold on the trailer. That was a fail. Just too far away. So I don't know if you guys know. Super B Steve showed up. Where you at, Steve? Hey, America.
Hey, Eric, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going. So yeah, now we got 4 guys. So that helps. The 2 guys screwing and all that. So anyway, yeah. Give you an update.
What's been supervising?
I'm what? I'm mostly supervised. Okay. Union brake. Sody brake. I can't have a Sody right now, man.
4 16-footers. It's already pretty hot.
We're about 1/3 the way, I think, aren't we?
Hoping we get half at least.
And you were thinking you wanted to get to there. Heck, we can do that.
Is that halfway?
I don't think it is, but yeah, it might be.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Damn good. You're weenie. I got a little.
Whoa! Yeah, buddy. Look at that.
I fell down. One of those 6x6s, the wind caught that sheet, man. Made me sad for a little while. Update time. Jesus. That's twice. So what's the plan, Marty? We're going to just put purlins all the way down, top and bottom. Lay steel in the morning.
And I think we can, this is what's taking all our time.
Yeah,
Can you hold my tape butt in there?
sure. Hold on. What's up, Mikey?
Chucky. We're getting there. Last
Last one for today. I got whipped in the behind. Oh. This purlin is because our new ridge cap is wider. So, nailed them on. And the choice was the cut off the nails on the old one and slide it down. I'm like, oh, hell no. So, that's what we're doing. Now, maybe tomorrow, now it's going to be all sheet metal. Ought to fly like an eagle, right? So maybe I'll get you guys doing a time lapse tomorrow. What's this place called, Marty?
The new House of Mopar.
The new House of Mopar. Marty's the guy I bought the pickup from, my 3rd gen, 4th gen, whatever.
It's a badass pickup.
Badass pickup.
Hey, Mike.
You look good in that car, man. You know, right? Good old Thelma. Take Carla for riding that.
I love this thing.
Would she?
The next day.
The next day, Marty's like, oh crap, we're already here. I'm like, yeah, we are. I'm not real sore. I don't think anybody's too bad. Maybe a little bit, had so much, too much. Maybe we had a little too much beer last night, that's what I want to say, but whatever. Yeah, could have got more sleep. Anyway, let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, look here. Nice and can see through. I guess I have to move this thing out of here. Yep, didn't burn down. All right, let's get after it. Here he is. Hope that time lapse works. I'll take all the rest of them off and then just rock and roll. It's not as slick now, is it? Dries good. Here we are, boys.
House of Mopar.
House of Mopar.
The new House of Mopar. Coming at you soon.
Yeah. All you gotta do is bust your hump for 2 straight days. It's over 80 degrees though. We've been lucky. That's why we're doing it in October. Right, Marty?
What's that?
We're doing it in October, it's not hot. Well, you missed that one.
I'm not gonna worry about it because it's under the ridge.
Anyway, it's about 11:30. Gonna get something to eat and finish this thing. Okay.
Yeah. 4 inches out of square. I thought it was gonna be way worse.
Getting there. We'll have to go back and do all the put screws in. Yeah. Decided to keep on trucking, but then while we're farting around down here doing something, Marty will be up there keeping and screwing. So yeah, there's a handful, but not many that need to go back and get screwed. And then the corners and the ridge cap.
Yeah.
Doing good today. There it is, mostly. You got some of this, you got some of this. It's a 25, 28-year-old building. What are you gonna do, right? Yeah. There's that. We put the old ridge cap back on. When we come to do the next time in the spring, fall, whatever, next year, the new ridge cap's wider, so whatever screw holes we put in there aren't gonna hurt anything. It'll be covered. Marty just said, yeah, we're getting down to the rinky-dink stuff now. Doing that corner and that piece of trim there. He left the gabled end piece trim. I don't know if you can see it, it's long, just in case I decide to do gutters. I'm not a gutter fan, honestly. Ouch, it might happen. I don't know. If it doesn't, it's gonna either hang there or cut it off. Let's go see what he's doing. I got fancy new stuff, but it's narrower, won't cover the screw holes from the existing. So we took this whole junky piece from the other end, we're gonna stick it on here. This one was 2-pieced in, and somebody hit it with a lawnmower down there. Yeah. not me.
Several days later.
Done and done. Nestling stuff for the winter. These two are over here. Satellite will go in here when it finally gets too cold to dry. And I even, you know, nobody can't say I'm not a great guy. I even give the mice a place to live for the winter time. So the roof. Anyway, let's look at the roof real quick in here. You see a couple of boards there, board there. That's what happens when you miss the purlin. You reach under there and you just run it into a, stick a 2x4. All in all, I think there was only about 4, 6. There's one over there, 3. Not many because those guys know what they're doing. Anyway, so yeah, now she's tight. You can see we ran the purlins down there. We got a drip edge over there. We'll go look at that. And then the next purlin's ready to go right here, or it's already in for the ridge cap, which is much wider. You can see we have the ridge cap on now, and there's screws sticking out because we just went into this steel, and they'll be covered eventually. Yeah. All right, let me go over here and show you the other side. Dang, still got stuff to pick up. Anyway, you wouldn't believe how much cleaner this is. I've been spending the last couple hours doing, 3 hours getting everything picked up for the most part. Got all those guys up there. The shorties are here. I'm going to keep the construction crap over here, car stuff over there. I'm going to need a dumpster sooner than later because this was the roof from the freestanding one that stood here, and that pile of ash and gravel and nails and junk, I need to haul that off. So I think I'm going to have them bring the dumpster, set it right here, and we will load it up with Bobcat. All right, the scaffold's still up. We forgot that. I'll wait till Drew comes home. We'll get this up, I don't know what, next week probably. The building, I don't know what you're going to see on the video here, but she's 25 years old, and she's got her whifferdills in her. In there, out there, you can see we got a wicked overhang of the trim here, and that was just the way it is. I guess maybe I can trim it back. They asked me. I said I don't care right now. It's just the building. I'm already left these long, the gable end pieces, in the event that I'd want to put a gutter on there. And eventually he said, oh, I got all fancy down on this end. He goes, it looks like crap. That'll get cut off. So let's go up to the roof and get a look at there. Besides, I need a thumbnail for this video. Take one up there. All right, up on top. This definitely took some getting used to for old Chucky here. It might not look like it, but there's mold on here to an extent, and with the little bit of dew you get, that's what happens. My corner pieces look nice. We put the old ridge cap back on. I told you that's straight. We'll have to make it right when we do the real one. Anyway, yeah, that's it. This is the upstairs here. When we do this side, I don't know, guys, you know, that whole valley, it's jacked. Let me show you guys here in a minute what the big problem was with this place. It's how they put the sheeting on, for starters. This long piece here is supposed to be underneath. I'll show you what I mean in a minute with a couple pieces. Puffing. Anyway, so yeah, and the screw lines aren't straight because the purlins are like this. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll show you a couple other problems here in a minute. Okay, this is opposite ends of a piece of sheet metal. This is one end, this is the other. If you notice, you got a little flange there that you don't have here, because this isn't bent. This is supposed to be underneath. And then it goes like that. That didn't happen on a lot of it. But if you come over here, well, yeah, you see the big flange there. But on the other side of the building, it was done correctly. It's all about water ingress. Of course, you know, you can lay them, that's west, that's the prevailing winds around here. And I suppose you'd want to go from west to east. Well, anyway, whatever. I have to rethink what I just said. So that basically when it blows, it's going over top. Now here's the next problem. You lay it east to west so that it overlaps and it'll just, but Marty said it doesn't matter. If it was laid right, it would be fine. Let's get a look. Yeah, once again, these are all, the big one flange is showing. Anyway, when they did this building, they put gutters on, and the metal stops below the gutters, or below the gutters, below the wood that they put up to screw this in. At least I think so. I don't know why it wouldn't. I'd have to look harder. So they put on that. This is basically decking he put up there to put his gutters on. So if we do the roof up there, you're gonna have that piece of wood showing. That's not bueno. So what? Do you go ahead and sheet the whole side? Sheet a sea to shining sea? I think so, actually. Tell you why. I eventually want roll-up doors. There'll be one here, one in the middle where the shop is, or you know, the shop, the indoor room there, and one down here. I got this, that's not close. It's not a very big door, but that may be the extent of it. I don't know yet. I don't know what side I'm going to work on or what side I'm going to do anything. The door on the end, the sliding door, it's going to go. That is west, like I said, in the wintertime. I don't need any extra wind coming in, which means that side would have to get sheeted too. Inside through there is another door. So I think what's going to happen, I'll get these things framed up maybe this year. Now that I'm standing here, I mean, what's the hold up? Get them framed up and get doors hung. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think that'll probably happen. These will stay here, of course. You just close the door over top of them. So the big pain in the butt that this was, I got a bid this spring from one guy, one company, 38 grand to do the roof on this. I'm like, oh hell no. So I've got about 3,500 materials for half of it. I've still got 3 sheets left, a bunch of some stuff I got to take back. So anyway, that's why we're doing it. Marty and Mike were good enough buddies to help me do this. I sure hope I can return the favor. They just got a call. I'll be there now. I can go do stuff like this where I couldn't before. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to see about doors. There's a local company in town that does garage doors. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. A lot of walking wounded. Everybody's pretty good. We thought we lost Marty down the chute. Mostly thought he went down, but he was all right. He just got hurt, just cut, slipped, fell, complained, which you do. So anyway, yeah, if it didn't bore you too much of this whole thing, hopefully I get a good video out of it. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming along. See you on the next one. See ya.